It's on the agenda.
I'm
page.
going to unmute the room.
I was already down there with Mark Smith and you. So.
Yeah.
Call to order the January 16th, 2025 Salina Board of Zoning Appeals meeting. Can staff confirm that the Kansas Open Acts meeting requirements have been met?
Yes, I can confirm the packet was posted and the required notice was provided.
All right, can we do a roll call?
We'll call roll. Board Member Creer. Board Member May.
Here.
Board Member Paget.
Here.
Board Member Troe.
Here.
Board Member Dorsweiler.
Present.
Vice Chair Owens.
Here.
So we have provided required notice of today's meeting, and we have a quorum for conducting Board of Zoning Appeals business, so you can proceed with today's agenda.
All right, let's move on to item 2.1, approval of the minutes from October 17th, 2024 regular meeting. Is there any discussions or comments?
I move that we approve the minutes.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. All right, that motion passes 5-0.
So our primary business for this afternoon is under administrative items, our 2024 annual report, and the City Commission, who appoints members to the various advisory boards for the city, asks primarily two things. They want to have a report. They want to know that the people they're appointing to serve on the boards are active with their attendance and participation, and they want to have a summary of what the various boards they've appointed have been up to in the way of business or activity. And so attached to the minutes there is a draft annual report, and it discusses how many meetings were held in 2024 and the nature of the applications considered. And then there is membership information. There are currently no vacancies on the board, except there's currently no youth member. We have had some youth members on the Board of Zoning Appeals in the past. And then we've got exhibits attached, and those exhibits summarize the cases that you considered in 2024 as a refresher. And one of those cases, which involved the Ryan roofing property, came before the board. Their application was postponed, and they later withdrew the application and built their building without needing a setback variance, and so that ended up being withdrawn and not coming back to the board. But we have the membership roster, and so if we have an out-of-date address for you, please let Daisy know so we can update that. It's got the terms, and I would want to point out one thing. The appointment for Mr. Owens that had his term expiring in February instead of August was done erroneously, and so Mr. Owens will continue to be on the board until the end of August, and so all terms on the boards and advisory commissions would terminate on the 31st of August, and that was done as an error. The other thing we have is the Exhibit B is a record of attendance, number of meetings, and attendance records. And so if you have questions about your attendance or if you think you were here when you were marked as not here, then you can discuss that with Daisy and see if she'll change it for you, so. But, please just review the cases, the attendance, and your, member information in terms of addresses and those things. If there's anything that's changed or out of date, let us know. If you have any edits or editorial comments, you can make those the appropriate action if you feel like this report reflects your activities from 2024. We would just have a motion and a second to present that report to the City Commission on your behalf. So with that, we're open to any questions you might have.
I move that we approve the 2024 annual report with the modification of Mr. Owen's term expiring in August instead of February.
Second.
I have a motion and second. Take a vote on that.
Was that true?
Right.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and vote.
Yeah.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
So you've gotten through January with no cases. What usually will occur once things thaw out and spring's on horizon, then we usually get more residential activity, and usually the residential activity, the majority of the variances that we see are residential in nature, but we can't say at this time we have any cases filed yet for February. So at this time, we have no other business for us unless you have any comments or questions for us. We do appreciate you coming out in the thaw to join us and review the annual report. So,
Is there any other business that anyone would like to bring up? Anyone from the public online?
We do not have anyone from the public online or in the room.
All right. With that, can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? All right, adjourned.
all those